Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 12th ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So UCLA's offense starts with less than ideal field position thanks to that return. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Jukes to get free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. No huddle here for the offense. Back to throw. It's Magouligan. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Bruins pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Short connection to the tight end here. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain. The Bruins will have 1st and 10 here.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And he's got it again. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Bruins line it up with 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Magouligan. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, UCLA.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Tigers offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players, just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here
goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. Excellent field position here for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Powering through. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the punt heads up. It's a fake. He's looking to throw. Catch made, but can he get to the marker? They make the tackle, but that pass on the fake works. They catch the return team totally flat-footed. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. To throw, it's Magouligan. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. In the clear at the 25. Well executed. He finds space and gets the 1st down yardage. The Bruins line up with a 1st and goal. UCLA. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second and goal for the offense.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, UCLA. This offense cannot be stopped.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. LSU 7. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down. The offense trying to pour it on early here. First down and goal. To throw, it's McGooligan. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And it's UCLA on top here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And it's good. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. No huddle now for the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Lets it go quickly. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Touchdown, Bruins. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags it with throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Magouligan. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Bruins will have to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, UCLA. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU,
Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Looking to throw it again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. And now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
UCLA, 38, LSU, 28.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get them.
And the junior able to get home with the sack. That sack sets up a second down and long. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Scanning the field, it's Magul. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Bruins bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? It's a short completion to the big tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quick throw, catch made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. He'll keep it on the draw play. Inside the 15. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught quickly. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch gotta pad your stats.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Ready?
Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11.
It's now 2nd.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite him.
Finds his target, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bruins will kick this away to get the second half going.
LSU 28.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. QB decides to keep it here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And he drops back in the gun. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. 1st down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Past the 10. Touchdown, Bruins. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
UCLA.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Now they get set to kick it away.
LSU.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it for a big gain. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
UCLA 45. LSU.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Dropping back. It's McGooligan. Defense is coming after him. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Bruins come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The offense really clicking here.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And he's tackled after the catch. Important second down play coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Personal foul gives the offense a fresh set of downs. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking downfield, it's Magooligan. Quick throw caught over the middle. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught in the flat by the running back. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Kick is up and no good. The lead remains 10 after that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Oh, it's a reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The Bruins looking to run some tempo here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover on the last possession did not help. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Second down and long from the 9-yard line. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
First throw from the backup, and it's incomplete.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the defense wraps him up. Second down and goal upcoming. And the back now goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Magouligan. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, UCLA. This offense is still clicking. What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. Can they bounce back here? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And it's UCLA with the lead, Kurt. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw again. He pulls in the catch. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This offense really clicking. Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Bruins will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the back gets the football. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Let's take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bruins.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
LSU 42.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your LSU Tigers will take over.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
On the set.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Jackrabbit. Ready.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he lofts one deep over the middle. The catch is made inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Automatic on the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pass is caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that completion.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Delivers from the pocket complete over the middle. And they get him down after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll toss it to the back. And that one produces a decent gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Here we go.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT might see as good as still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Bruins will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown try last time they had it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. New center down to the offense. First and 10. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back. It's Magul again. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trying to extend the play. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. Fielded near the 20. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. The timeout is called. The tough strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. And this run goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Contact as he let the ball go. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. LSU getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
LSU now operating in the red zone. And here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
LSU.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Touchdown, Tigers. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. Your defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, reserve this lead. And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. To the air, it's Magouligan. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go.
He'll take a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. 4th down, drops back, looking to throw for it. And they get to completion. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.